Good evening. Welcome. Well, it's good afternoon for some of you. Well, welcome to another Destiny's Dispatch, and we've got some fun for you this week. So, before I give you all the lowdown, I'm going to bring in Dean. Or I could leave him hiding in the back room. Yes. No, we'll bring in Dean. Here's Dean.
Hello and greetings. Well, it's another day. Oh,
It
we got a
is
couple of adventures as
indeed.
well. Do we
We've.
want to greet the chat?
It was.
Sorry,
Well,
I'm very excited. We've got some very
I know you're
lots of
very
good people in the
excited.
chat today.
You know something? He's had too much water. I think he's all very happy. He's just been on a live stream, so I was about to say we've had a very exciting week this week. I've been off work, which has been great, and it's just been absolutely full on. So what I'm going to do, is say hello to everybody. I'm going to run through everyone in the chat before Dean gets too excited. And then we're going to tell you a little bit about what we've been up to this week. And then we're going to introduce two people who are busy hiding out in the back room at the moment, who are going to help us do some demos today. So basically, they don't even know what they're going to be playing. Dean is going to be running us through a combat. I have no idea. It's like a mini sort of combat. But first of all, let me say hello to everyone. So I need to go to this button here. Look at me pressing buttons. All right, so we've got Big Sam Rice. Hello. We have Cyrus Wright. Hello. We have got Couple of Adventures. Hello. Lovely to see you there. And of course, we've got Michael. Fantastic. So, who have we got with us today, Dean? Are we going to say who we've got first, or are we going to give an update about what we've been doing? What do you reckon?
I
'Cause
reckon.
I really want to show my new dice.
Oh, you do.
I do.
Do you know what? Let's quickly show you new dice and explain what we've been doing, and then we'll get our guests in, and we will be rolling for initiative.
Excellent. So this week has been mainly focused on getting the basic edition of Untold Destiny ready. So it has formally entered editing, which is really exciting. But we've also done another indie game spotlight, which will be out Thursday. So 4 p.m. Thursday, it will be released on our YouTube. And we've actually got, because we did this indie game spotlight, we have got this wonderful dice. And what you'll see, it's a D30. So we interviewed Serge, who has done Alpengard. And I have to say, it was really bizarre because I swear Dean and this guy were separated at birth, because they'd each approached the same sort of stuff, but come up with completely different ways of addressing problems that they both saw. So it was absolutely fantastic because they both got really excited about all the same things. And we liked it so much, we got it. And then Dean promptly went and ordered me a lovely D30. Actually, I've got 3 D30s here. He ordered 5. Now I've nicked 3 of them.
Very impressed. But you're going to have to catch the interview on Thursday. It'll be out 4 p.m. our time. So catch it when you can, because it was a great interview again. And, you know, I love all the indie creators where we're meeting. I think that they're all fantastic. Talking of indie creators, shall we introduce our first guest?
Well, I just wanted to say we have Jack. Jack has joined in the chat. And I do believe that our dulcet tones are going to ensure that baby Scholar is fast asleep.
Yes. Making poor Jack's arm even deader.
Yes. Oh, bless. He's so cute. Anyway, I better bring in the people that we have behind. Before I do that, I'm going to say something, because otherwise Jack is going to shout at me. Please, could you please could you subscribe if you haven't already. We have gone over the 200 mark, so we're really, really chuffed. But that now means we have to head ever onwards to 500 on YouTube. So if you could like, share the stream and subscribe, we would be absolutely chuffed to bits, wouldn't we?
Oh,
Dean?
we would.
Right, now I'm going to go and let people in. If I can find my buttons. I'm not allowed buttons. First of all, he needs no introduction. We have, very briefly, Paladin Steve. Yay!
I cast greater invisibility.
That was
Well, it
pretty
worked
great.
really well.
Greetings, programs.
Hi,
And
Steve.
then,
Great to have you back.
yes,
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
yes, you've drawn the straw and you've joined us. And we also have Mark from Amazing Gaming Productions. Hello, Mark.
Hey guys.
Oh, it's wonderful for you to be able to join us.
Yeah, love it. So we have to admit we caught up earlier with Mark to create his character because he wanted to create a character similar to one of the characters he has for his game. And we did that. And roughly, Mark, how long did it take for you to create a character using Untold Destiny Basic Edition?
About 15 minutes, I would say. Yeah.
Cool.
And that's from never seeing it before. Obviously, I helped talk you through some of the stuff, but the decisions, yeah.
Yeah. Really straightforward. Love it.
Excellent. Fantastic. Well, brilliant. I just hope the character fills your vision that you wanted. And we will find out soon.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'd just like to say we've got Cam in the chat as well. Hi, Cam. And Primeval. So lovely to see you both in the chat as well.
Oh, it is. The support is fantastic. Thank you.
So, of course, Paladin Steve created his character online last week on this very show. And I believe we're going to take all of our characters out for a run again. So what we're going to do is we are going to switch over to Roll20. Now, guys, you know the way that we do this, but any questions about anything from how Dean's done the maps to anything about our characters to anything about Untold Destiny, pop them into the chat and I will be watching. And as we're playing, we will bring them up. So first thing, look at this. Oh, it's coming. It's so close we can touch it. It really is. And Dean's been working really hard to finish off. And I think you did your last tweak and now I can edit.
Oh, it's waiting for you to edit now. And yes, it's it won't be long.
I've got the rest of this week off, so I will be editing in earnest.
Mm-hmm.
So fantastic. All right. Well, in that case, I do believe that I can now move to this.
There
And
we go.
as if by magic, a map appeared.
Okay. So we've got 3 characters here. Alanda Voss and Seren we met last week, but the Landriel, is that it?
Yes.
Landria? Yep. Do you want to describe your character for us, Mark?
Elf Ranger, very much a very, very, very tactical and strategic person. She maximizes every skill and ability she has to take out her opponent as quickly as possible, from electrifying her arrows to a whole bunch of other things, shooting arrows just in the right place to ensure teammates hit, stuff like that. But very, very stern. She doesn't emotionally react to much. But when she focuses on something, it doesn't survive, basically.
Okay. Oh, fantastic. So are we all ready? The quest is quite simple. You have arrived at this ancient passageway that goes through the mountain cliffs here. Your job is to get from one side to the other. In the distance, you can just about see a little bit of daylight, but it is quite a distance away. In between you and that destination, however, the sunlight does not go too far, and it plunges the area ahead of you into darkness. So, how would you like to proceed?
Right. Thalandriel, Alanda, I will start moving forward. Let's see what we can see.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Let's go.
Okay.
Is it descending into darkness, Dean?
Yeah, so that's as far as you can see. And it's pitch black, other than there's a glimmer of light at the very end, but it's a pinprick of light. So
It's getting difficult to see.
yeah.
Now, would you bring a torch?
Let me have a look. I do have flint and steel and a torch. So I'm going to get out my flint and steel and torch and light a torch, Dean.
Fantastic. So your torch has, I believe, a radius of 30 feet.
I do believe that is correct.
So your torch goes that far. Let me reveal what you can see beyond. As the torch
How very
lights
exciting.
up, you see the passageway flare into life ahead of you, the torch now flickering, revealing the brickwork shattered across the floors and some of the crumbling brick on the sides. Can you all make a wisdom test for me, please?
Ooh, a wisdom test.
Oh, yeah. That's my specialty right there.
Okay, so Vicky, you failed your wisdom test, but Stephen, Mark, you made yours. So Alanda and Thalandriel, or Thalandriel? Thalandriel, I do apologize. I always do this. There's always one character's name who I cannot pronounce. So Thel and
It's normally
Alanda,
mine.
It is normally. The moment the torch got lit and the flames hissed into life and started to crackle, in the distance you thought you heard some sort of grunting noises suddenly responding to the burst of light, but then everything went quiet.
I'm horrible. I'm going to be mean. I am. I'm always mean. Absolutely. Now, Outpost Nerds thinks that there's going to be a total party kill.
There could be.
All right. No, we're not going to let you kill
Me,
us.
being the absolutely wise person that I am, I hear a
Me
noise.
being
I'm like,
unwise.
ooh, what is that? What is that?
Where are you going?
I heard
go-
something.
To the edge of the light to see. Right. Okay. Stop there. Let me reveal what you can see as you move forward. Yeah, that's fine. Right. You begin to see
Crossroads.
your light is
Where do we
revealing.
go? We go that way. We go that way.
Okay.
Alanda, what are you doing?
What?
How am I supposed to protect you if you go in front of me all the time?
There
Someone's
is-
going to get to you first.
Okay. I'm going to wait to see Mark.
Yeah,
Are
man.
you moving at this
Need
point?
armor?
I'm going to go right here.
Okay. I'm going to stop you there. Several things happen at once. So first things first, let's
Oh,
just. I'll do that. You can now should see the morale meter. And
don't see a morale meter. It means you're going to hit us with something.
right in the distance, you suddenly hear roaring and movement. Things are closing with you fast. Now, because you can't see them, I'm going to say that you're potentially surprised. So could you make a wisdom test to see
I
if
don't
you
like
can
wisdom.
become aware of what you're up against? Off you go. Okay, I'm just having all of you are surprised, really.
I'm actually going to use one of my fate points because I mean that was just dire.
Okay, and Mark, do not forget you have uncanny senses, and you would have had a boon to your surprise.
Okay.
Do you want to roll your boon first? Just roll a d6. If you get 4 or higher, your elven senses kicked in.
D6.
Oh look, I still failed.
And I
Oh,
go.
you did. Yeah. So even though, let's have a look. So yes, with the boon, your elven senses kicked in. You are not surprised, and you're ready to react. Elendar and Seren, you're both surprised, and Seren, even though you called upon the fates to change what had passed, it had you still failed, unfortunately. So we're going to roll for initiative, and what I'm going to ask is that Seren and Elendor, you both have a Bane on your initiative. Thelandriel, you roll your initiative as normal, and my orcs, who are going to be coming into view, will have a boon on their initiatives because they've surprised at least one of you.
Okay, so.
There we go.
Epic.
What was I supposed to do? Because I wasn't listening.
Roll initiative
Initiative.
with a Bane.
With a Bane. Oh, you are mean. Ah, look at that.
Okay, that's my one. Oh, jeez. Just not that good. That was a good boon dice, and then it just kind of fell flat. And my other initiative.
Does this mean I get a threat token? No.
We don't have threat tokens in the basic.
Oh no, not in basic.
Okay, so we have got the grunts moving first. Then Seren.
Who wants to bet they'll come from every direction and hit everyone else?
So those of you who are surprised, you have the stunned condition. What the stunned condition gives you is you can still act normally, but you can't take any reactions until the end of your turn, and you have a Bane on any actions you do take during your turn. So let us start with the grunts. In the darkness, you begin to hear things moving forward. And the first one, Alanda, at the front, you suddenly see two of these creatures running you down. They have rough-looking hide shields in one hand and partisan spears in the other. The first one who comes in slashes towards you with his spear.
Is this why you always die?
So I've got a 23.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
Yep. So let me do my damage. And they do. So the first spear strikes you for 15. It's up to you if you want to do an armor brace. Brace isn't a reaction. You can use brace normally.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Not that it did me any good.
You're taking the 15. And the second grunt, whilst you do your damage, only got a 20.
Which still beats my dodge.
Yeah.
So I can only brace against the one, though.
No, you can brace. It costs you stamina each time you brace.
No. Well.
So don't forget your stamina's gone. 1 point.
And now 2 points for
2 points. And again, your mage armor is no match for these spears as they slip through and manage to kind of score a couple of hits against you. You're still okay. You haven't been harmed, but these spears are beginning to get dangerously close to cutting into your flesh. And there is one more grunt, which is going to pop himself there.
I told you, every direction, though it doesn't hit me.
Okay, so as this grunt enters your melee, Mark, I think, did you take closing shot?
No.
That's
Or,
right.
Let me see. I'll open up my character sheet and check abilities.
No, it was ranged aid you took. So unfortunately, you don't get to attack the grunt as it comes in. However, the grunt comes moving in. These orcs are fearsome creatures. They will continue to target the one that the others are targeting. So seeing Alanda, seeing you being hit by the other two, this grunt comes in to slam at you. And we talk, yep, it's another 20. So I think that's, as we have said, is a hit. They're getting very good on their hits. And it's 5 damage. So it's up to you if you want to. Are you reducing your stamina?
Yes.
It's saying 6 on mine still.
I don't know why. Man, I just cannot make an armor roll, can I?
No. There we go. I've dropped it down to 3 for you. So again, your armor fails to protect you as the grunts are now done. So
I should be at 4 because, oh wait, no wonder I'm adjusting the wrong daggum thing. Never mind.
Okay.
I was adjusting my spell points.
Oh no, your
Ooh,
spell
you
points
don't
should be at 7. Yeah.
There we go. That should be.
Okay, so Saren, it is over to you.
Just want to say a bye-bye to Marinus because he's got to pop off because life is crazy and we absolutely understand that. We've had a lot of that ourselves, so just have a good one, all right? Take care.
Have a good one. Thank
you for coming along.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Right, Saren.
Oh,
it is your turn.
Alanda, I told you not to run ahead. And with that, I am going to move into there. And then I'm going to spend a point of stamina. And I'm going to cleave.
Ooh.
So I'm wielding this huge great sword and I'm wielding it two-handed. So that's my strength. I don't get a boon or anything for wielding it, and that's a 25.
So they are unable to parry or dodge, so you have hit them both.
Woohoo!
With a wide arcing sweep.
So damage, no 20s, unfortunately. Oh, beautiful.
Geez, that is wonderful. So the first one's going to attempt to bring their armor into play. Oh, so close. But without the armor protecting, the head goes flying off the creature as it is brought to 0. Had 23 hit points exactly. And the second one, let's do the armor. And no, the armor fails to save this one as well.
Oh, yes, choppity chop.
As 2 of them are brought down, collapsing at your feet, as you now valiantly stand ahead of Alanda. So, of course, you got the rest of your movement if you want to reposition at this point before we roll for a morale loss.
Yes, I'm going here.
Okay, so to try and protect a cost, I'll just reveal some more. Could you roll 2d6?
Yes, I can.
That is -6. So morale begins to go down on the group. And we will just pop that there. Okay, and we're now on to the orc warriors. So I will start with the one here. An orc warrior comes charging in and seeing what you've done, kind of blinking as he comes into the light, just charges forward. This orc warrior has a long spear and stabs it towards you.
How rude.
And that is a 20. Is that a hit?
No.
So remember, you tell me what defense you use.
I will swing my greatsword around and I will parry that blade.
Okay. Ching, and it's parried. Are you responding?
I am. I am going to spend a point of stamina. I'm just quadruple checking. I took this, yes, and I am going to riposte.
Okay, so roll your damage, and I will take half that damage.
Let me take off. I can't do it on the Restream screen.
No.
I could try, but it isn't going to work. So taking my point of stamina off, and I am going to roll my damage. Oh, I'm not moaning at that.
That was 16, so 8 is going to go through. And I'll just see, I've accidentally knocked off the grunt, but I know where the grunts are on the initiative order here, so that's fine. And yes, so this warrior's armor is kind of the scaled, rough scaled armor gets in the way and blocks some of that damage. So instead of 8, it is 4 going through. A little bit of a chink against the orc warrior as he stands snarling at you, muscular frame almost towering over you as he looks at you.
Lock eyes with him.
Okay, and the second warrior comes in from the back here. And you can see the warrior comes in. It's seen the fact that, Elendar, you've been attacked quite badly, but it has also seen what Seren has done. And coming round, Seren is the target, proving the greater threat on the battlefield. This orc warrior charges in with long spear with a 26.
Ow. Yes, that definitely lands. So.
Yep, I can deal my damage to you, which with the long spears is that there. It's only 9, but there we go.
But I am going to use my armor.
So yes, you only take 4.
So there's my stamina gone.
I think it's chainmail you're in, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
It's chain.
So spear stabs at the chain as it buckles, but absorbs some of the damage. That's my 2 warriors done. So Philandriel and Elendar, who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to use double shot on attacking the grunt and the warrior in the diagonal.
Okay. The one problem you've got right now is you are in melee with the grunt, and that will put a bane on your attack roll.
Okay, so can I move just one? No, attack of opportunity, right?
Yes, there will be an attack of opportunity if you attempt to move out. Now, this is where if you spend a point of stamina, you can attempt to sort of tumble away if you want to, or do something like that.
Yes, I will use a bit of stamina to tumble away. And that would be a dexterity check, correct?
Yeah, I'm just checking. You have altered your maximum value instead of your.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It just new character sheets takes a bit of time to get used to.
No problem. Yeah. So I'm going to hit dexterity.
That's better. Make a dexterity test. I'm giving you a boon because this orc grunt is more concerned with Seren right now and is blinking in the torchlight.
Okay.
The torch, by the way, is probably on the floor right now, burning. Because give yourself that stamina back. It costs you no energy to do this. Move yourself where you want to go, and you will get a boon on the attack roll now. Because you can position yourself really well.
Okay, so I'm going to go right here. And now.
And which 2 were you attacking?
The 2 right, the one beside Seren and the one in front of her. So those 2.
That one? And that one, yeah?
Yeah. Those
Okay.
two.
You draw 2 arrows. Off you go.
Okay, and there we go again. And I have a boon.
That's a 24. Just quickly checking. So the one that could parry fails to do so. The orc warrior attempts to dodge and fails to do so. So 2 thunks as the arrows strike.
Okay, and I will go into here
Okay.
and roll for damage.
Yeah. Are you creating a lightning arrow?
No, I'm
No.
gonna just that way right now.
Whilst you're doing this, I'm going to mention that Jack has said that he loves the way the dice utterly rejected Steve, but blessed AGP.
Yeah, I have
The dice are punishing him.
digital dice don't like me. We've discovered.
No, they do not. And I'm just checking. The Orc Warrior's armor is absolutely superb, softening some of the blow, but the grunt takes an arrow to the shoulder and begins to crumple slightly, but is still up and looking menacingly. Delandriel, are you done?
Now, is there anything else that I could be doing?
You got a bit of movement. You've had your action, and you got a little bit of movement, but other than that, no.
Okay, so I am going to go as far back here.
Okay.
Stay in the light.
Yeah. So, Alanda, it's over to you.
So he's taking a look at this big old warrior right there right in front of him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast Aether Missile.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also invoking my meta magic
To try and knock him prone.
to try and knock him prone.
Off you go.
So now with Aether Missile, there's no attack roll, so it's
No.
literally just...
And we're talking 9 damage, yeah? Now, because you have to target him, armor does come to play. Oh, these orcs and their armor. Jeez. However, I still got to make a... So the missile's impact, but it brings the scaled armor to bear against it. And then the orc warrior's lifted off his feet. So it's a strength test to remain. And the strength, yes. He kind of goes down his legs either side of him as you blast him back slightly, but he remains upright, his muscles bristling. The long spear coming sort of away from Seren and towards you as he begins to consider his targets.
So. And then, one of those brief moments of wisdom that, he can have. I do want to try to move away. And I believe...
Yeah, don't forget the spell point as well. For the
Yep,
spell.
I'm doing that right now. So if I want to move away or if I want to try to not take an attack, that's a stamina point, right?
It depends how you want to do it. Are you looking to kind of tumble away? This is where if you could briefly distract them, there might be a chance. There's no hard or fast rule. It's how you feel would be best to try and get away.
I mean, he's pretty much just trying to take advantage of the fact that he just shot this guy, and while he's distracted from the missiles, he's trying to get away. But he's also got this other guy, because basically I'm trying to back away towards the direction we came. So he's kind of got 2 guys that he's worried about. But the one guy he pretty much just blasted. He's kind of hoping both of them were distracted enough that he can get away before they can.
Okay, because
swing on.
the grunt got attacked and got hit pretty bad with an arrow, and because you've just blasted the orc warrior, spend a point of stamina, make an intelligence test. If you succeed, you can sense the opening and you can dart away. If you fail, you sense them coming kind of back to look at you, and they will have an attack if you move. Okay.
All right, so
Yes.
Yes.
Coordinating this, the blast of your Aether missiles, the arrows striking the grunt, you sense them both distracted and have an opportunity to get out of there. Off you go.
So he's gonna duck back here. Hey, Thali.
No problem.
And with that, you leave Seren holding the front line, hopefully. Okay, and you're done?
That's pretty much me, yeah.
Right, so we're the end of round 1. There was one thing I forgot. The Landriel, did you have Vicious Weapon up on your bow?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you could have had it up and running before the combat if it's something you do as standard.
Okay, so I will put it on next round.
Because it's a focus spell, I'm happy for you to have had it up on the bow to begin with.
Okay.
Yeah, the difference it makes is it means I've got a bleeding wound on the grunt and the orc warrior, as the arrow had barbed thorns on it and slashed through them both.
Okay, and that costs 1 spell point, right?
No, it doesn't. It costs nothing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you would have cast it early on in the day, and it's one of your focus spells. So long as you focus on it, it doesn't go down.
Okay.
And then you recover your spell point.
Okay, then perfect.
Yeah.
So I will roll a d8.
You get to roll a d6 for the grunt and a d6 for the warrior as we go into the start of round 2.
Okay. And first 5 for the grunt.
Oh, that's good. So that remains in. So he's still bleeding. And the warrior?
Even better.
Oh, geez. So they're still both bleeding. So the condition remains on both of them. So they both have this bleeding condition on them that is slowly wounding them as they stand there. If you got any beneficial effects, it happens now at the beginning of the round. Otherwise, we will go into the round itself.
Now, let me just see my abilities.
Yeah, I don't think anybody has anything. It would be there's some clerical spells, or if you've got a paladin with a Halo of Restoration, stuff like that would kick in at this point to get the admin out the way. So the grunts are next to go, and really not happy. Oh, that's the other thing. Sorry, there's 3 of them alive, so morale drops by 3, as well as they're beginning to tire slightly. The grunt didn't like the fact you shot, so it's going to go around that side. So it's kind of hiding behind Seren. But Seren, you are now bearing the brunt of these attacks as it lunges towards you. Not
well, no, my greatsword comes round and knocks that to the side.
Easy parry as you keep the grunt at bay. So we now move to you, Seren.
Oh, look at this. I have a plethora of creatures I can take out. Right. I am going to spend a point of stamina. And guess what I'm going to do?
You're cleaving again?
They're going to be a cleave. I am going to hit this one. And this one.
Okay. Off you go.
Off I go.
And that is, yes, it's a solid strike on both of them. So deal damage.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I'm not moaning at that.
So I'm going to cancel that. The grunt is taken out immediately. Even if he made his armor, it's not enough as your greatsword just slashes through him. And the warrior, his armor's been pretty good of late. And that's a 20, just what he needs. And it's a good block. So he only takes 7. So this warrior is just standing there, absolutely taking the punishment you're dishing. However, as the grunt falls, can you roll a d6?
I can always roll a d6.
Nice.
Oh. However, your
Thank you.
fearsomeness seems to have shaken the orcs slightly as the morale begins to drop further. Is there anything else?
No, I want to stay here so that they both see me as a threat rather than going after Thranduil and Alandar, and I don't want to block access to either creature for those two guys. So
Okay.
I think this is probably the best position.
Yeah. And let's have a look. So they kind of maneuver so that you're between them and this dangerous elf with a bow.
That's just rude.
Yeah. And then the first one lunges at you with
Oh,
Oh,
that
there's
looks
a
nasty.
crit.
That's
that's
a
gonna
crit.
hurt.
I'm going to suggest that we re-roll that. I think that's a really poor idea of a roll for you.
No. I'm going to keep that and add another dice of damage.
Doesn't
So-
DM's wife kick in?
No,
No?
no,
Well,
not
it's
at all.
worth a go.
15 coming in. So it just finds a kind of, as you duck or attempt to parry to one direction, the long spear comes in at the other, slamming into you.
I try and make sure that my armor gets in the way of that hideously bad blow.
Oh, it does. So only take half the damage, but it costs you a point of stamina.
Yes. How much damage was that again? Because it was
It was
too much.
50, so half is 7.
Thank you.
Okay, and then the other warrior is a 17. I don't think that's going to be any good.
Hang on a second. We've got Foxy Vixen in the chat. Hello.
Ooh, hello.
Hey. So I was ignoring you, Dean. There was more interesting things going on in the chat.
I got a 17. That's a big hit, isn't it?
No, you missed. It's
Okay.
a parry.
It's a parry. You
So
easily.
with that, I'm going to spend a point of stamina.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to riposte.
Off you go.
Oh, that's a rubbish
goodness.
riposte.
So I get to
Do
make an armor
better
check anyway,
dice.
but it takes the full 2 points of damage from the riposte. There we go.
Those were naughty D12s. Those D12s would be entering a dice jail at this point.
That was pretty terrible.
That
you
However,
touched my
warrior's on
dice?
his last legs.
yeah.
Steve, have you touched my dice?
They're digital. How am I going to do anything to them?
Oh, I've got one. Oh, come on, Lily. Come on. So, Thranduil and Alandar, who would like to go next?
Well, let's see. I'm going to run right up here,
Yep.
and that guy right there, I'm going to nail him with an Aether Missile.
Okay.
Hit him in the face.
$16. That's nasty. And his armor cannot save him here. So he takes the full 16 damage, and let's see if he remains standing. Yeah, they're strong, really strong. Again, the orc warrior digs in. The missile impacts solidly into his chest. The armor kind of rippling, unable to absorb any of the force, but he still remains upright. Are you done?
Yeah, not really a whole lot else I can do unless there's some magical heal everything spell that I've got that I missed.
Oh no, there's definitely no healing spells. Not of that magnitude, at least.
I am going to disturb everybody by saying hello to Dungeon Delver, who's joined us. By the
Wow.
way, don't forget, you've got I'm going to say this wrong, the Great Underground Online Gaming Convention, which will be next week. So I believe that starts Thursday, Friday. Don't forget to attend. There's 2 sessions of Untold Destiny running for Untold Destiny Basic Edition running in there. So Dungeon Delver, lovely to see you.
we
Don't-
don't have enough people, unfortunately, for a super chat button. So if you can muster up some followers for us, get some people subscribing to the channel, get us to 500, that would be amazing.
Oh, look, I actually put one of these captiony things together.
You
Please
did.
like and subscribe. See?
Yes.
I learn things. Thank you, Jack. I learned that from your buttons.
But yes, if people are interested in the Guac, where should they go to have a look and to join up some of the games that are being run? There's a bit of a delay between us and the chat. So whilst we're waiting for that to come through, Alanda, I think you're done, or unless you want to.
I am.
Yeah. So, Thalandriel, what would you like to do?
I am going right here, and I'm going to attack this the orc that is right in front of Surin, and I'm going to. How wounded does it seem?
Can you see its health?
No, we can't. You
you
haven't
can't.
shared its health bar with us. We can't see anything. We just know it's hitting me in the face.
There you go. Can you now see their health bars?
Oh,
Yes.
you're about halfway.
There you go.
No offense, but better it's hitting you in the face than continuing to hit me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now-
But maybe someone will remember not to run ahead. Meat shield behind meat shield.
Yeah.
That's right. And could I hit it these two with a double shot again?
You can hit it with a double shot. I'm going to give you a Bane on the double shot because the Seren's kind of getting in your way at the moment.
Sorry.
Okay, so I'm
But
gonna.
if you had the movement to get the other side of Alanda, that would give you a clear shot across the two of them.
Okay, let's see. Yeah.
Yep. So now you don't have that Bane. Clear shot. Off you go.
Okay. And that's one stamina, right?
That is one stamina to do that. Yeah. So I
And
think
I am.
Oh.
No, 5. And I'm going to use one spell point. And I am going. Oh, and can I do a Hunter's Mark?
a Hunter's Mark requires an action to be cast as a spell. So you're attacking instead of putting up Hunter's Mark. So Hunter's Mark works best if you're creeping up on your prey. They don't know you're there. You then mark them, and then you can unleash attacks against them.
Okay.
So in the middle of combat, you're having to kind of give up an attack to mark them otherwise. So
Okay, that makes sense. So I won't be doing that. Okay, so I am going to do the lightning arrow.
off you go. So make the attack roll, as in your dexterity test.
Okay.
And all they can do is dodge. So their dodge defense is only 17. You need a 17 or higher.
Oh, good.
18, only just. But yes, the two orcs attempt to dodge. Both lightnings crackle, both arrows, crackle with lightning and develop these thorns from your vicious weapon and go hurtling into the orcs.
Excellent.
Nice.
And now I am going to hit with.
Oh, that is good. Okay, let's just check. The one closest to you is going to attempt to bring its arm around. Can its armor save it? Yes, so it only takes half of that. And the second one. Oh, their armor's good. Their armor is very good. And that was 8 again. Okay, they're both looking a little bit wounded, but the first now is up to the one furthest away has 2 bleeding wounds. In fact, I can be very smart here. I can actually do that.
So Jack has asked, didn't Hunter's Mark get changed to a bonus team?
No, in the basic edition, Hunter's Mark, because a lot of the actions have been kind of streamlined, Hunter's Mark is a spell now, and it requires you to cast it as an action. The theme here is being you're the hunter. You sneak up on your prey, or you have the advantage in combat. So you're in a position where you can put up the mark without any problems and then utilize it in the combat. And given all the bonuses you get with the Hunter's Mark, it is absolutely fantastic. If you're in a fight against, say, a very tough opponent, you'd probably give up an actions of attacking to put the Hunter's Mark up, because the benefits you get throughout the combat is would outweigh that one attack that you lose. So spells pretty much all cost an action unless they're part of a reaction or an instant spell like the lightning arrow.
I just want to say that, of course, Dungeon Delver has a live stream on in a little bit, and allegedly he's got a really dodgy voice. So we are going to suggest that that with that sore voice, that maybe you need some honey and lemon.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the Great British approach to anything with the old vocal cords, is some nice hot lemon and some honey in there to soothe the throat. So hopefully you'll start feeling a bit better. It's not good when you got a sore voice.
No. Okay. And we are, I believe, at the end of round 2. So as we head into the start of round 3, the only things we need to resolve is there are 2 bleeding conditions on the first orc. So could you roll 2d6? And another d6. Ooh. So it takes 3 damage, but because the damage is a 1 or a 2 on each of the dice, the bleeding conditions disappear. So the blood kind of congeals, and it no longer has those bleeds on him. So that bleed is spent. However, you've got another orc has got 1 bleed condition on him. Do you want to roll a d6 for that?
Okay.
And that's a good one, and that remains now. So he's still bleeding. The 2 orcs are still looking quite mean. Morale goes down by 2. So they are getting quite tired, and you can see them beginning to kind of look around, but they've still got a lot of fight in them, keeping them here. Seren, it is you to act first.
Everyone can guess what I'm going to spend my stamina on.
Running away.
Yes.
No, I'm going to cleave. Come here. If I can move my mouse onto my character sheet to do a cleave. Come on, come on. Could it be
That
better?
is just, yes, you managed to cleave through the 2 of them.
Come on, D12s. Do not let me down.
Oh,
I will accept that.
That
That
is
is
good.
acceptable.
That
Good
is
dice.
good. So any who fail their armor, the one up the top, their armor is definitely not, they're down. And the second one, so when the armor was needed the most, oh no, and that's it. With one
Thanks, Steve.
cleaving strike, you bring them both down.
Did you stroke the DM's dice? Because that was good.
That was good.
Again, they're digital dice. I can't affect them that way.
You looked at them though, didn't you? You wished. You wished.
I looked at everybody's dice as they were rolled. What's your point?
No, they're cuts.
So, as you only need 50 experience points to go up a level, this fight earned you 1 XP.
Ooh, 1 XP. I'm so excited.
Yeah, fighting doesn't earn you a
leveled?
great deal. No, definitely not. It's
that's
finding
rubbish. I want a
secrets, developing the story, role-playing, quick thinking, that kind of stuff gets you your XP.
How many experience did I get from last week?
That was a bad fevered dream last week. But to be fair, I'd probably, you did that probably about 11, 12 XP.
I could mean run away, but no, I like hitting things in the face. I'm a child. I can't
Anyway,
help it.
so It seems these orcs are dispatched. They lie dead at your feet, their blood spilling out onto the broken flagstones. These ruins seem a little bit calmer, but in the distance, you can see the pinpoints of light, your destination. But you
Well,
can
that was
also
easy.
just about hear as the blood begins to congeal about the orcs. Laughter. There's laughter.
Right, I'm just going to take just let's see if we can see anything. Just let's take a breather.
Okay. So without advancing, you catch your breaths. Could you restore your hit points, your stamina, and your spell points back up to full? In the distance, the laughter seems to get a little bit higher, like children's laughter.
Oh no!
Is that just her that gets it all the way, or is that everybody's getting back? up?
Everybody, if you all take the time to just catch your breath, it takes about a minute, and all your resources come back. So if you got another wave of enemies coming straight in at you, you wouldn't be able to do this. But where you got time, you can just quickly get your resources back.
I think you scarred Jack.
I have definitely scarred Jack, and for good reason. These are not. I mean, this is a classic I have used. The very first play sort of one shot we did had these, and they've been a reoccurring thing. So what are you lot doing? There is a kind of dodgy smell as well. Rotten eggs, but it's very faint.
Somebody forgot to clean out the fridge again.
Song of Discordance in this place. Can I use my elven senses and ether senses to see what I can determine what's going on?
Yes, so elves are you've got the ability to see aether around you, like detect magic. So your vision kind of shifts into the ethereal as you begin to look around you. Can I have a wisdom is your casting attribute? So can I have a wisdom test, but with a boon? Oh, you failed. So you can't make, there's something strange, but you can't make out what it is.
Okay.
What are you lot doing?
I think we just keep going the way we were going.
I think that's a good. But this time,
This
behind me,
Fine.
the brass drake has joined us as well. Hello. And poor Cyrus is now hearing Black Sabbath in his head.
Well, that's good.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to I can't see anything in here.
No.
I can't see anything down here. So I'm going to start going ahead. Make sure you're a little bit behind me, okay? Can I see these creatures?
Right. As you begin to move forward, let me just reveal
Guys,
passageway.
give me a moment. I got somebody at the door.
Not a problem.
Do you remember? Now this will be something that I expect the US guys won't remember, but we always used to have a TV show, and whenever there was somebody at the door, everyone would go, "There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door." I don't know. I actually don't think either the Brass Drake or Jack or Vixen are going to be old enough to remember it.
That
if
was
anyone can
Grot
guess
Bags,
the TV,
wasn't it?
Yeah, Grot Bags and Emu.
Yes.
I was about to say if anyone can
sorry.
guess,
I
but
do
obviously you have to spoil it.
I can guess it was Grot Bags and Emu.
Did you know you could sing War Pigs to the tune of Deck the Halls? No, I didn't. That's interesting. I'm not trying to sing that. Just the avoidance of votes.
Oh dear.
Because if I start singing, then the cats will start screeching because Mummy can't sing. Nope, can't sing. whilst we're waiting,
Yes.
I am going to just show something on screen, which I expect. So whilst we're waiting for Steve, this is what I expect that Dean is going to be gracing us with their presence. This is a piece of artwork that's been done for us by Lewis Freitas, as you can see. Then the nasty little creatures.
Oh yeah.
So yes, this is one of our pieces of artwork that will be coming out with Untold Destiny Basic Edition. I hope you like it. It has been created using inks on chenille paper, and I've probably said that wrong as well. So yeah, that's one of the pieces that we have coming out. I hope you all like it. And one of our cats is singing. Is that a
Yes,
lily?
that is a lily. Yes, she is singing the song of her people. Yeah.
There we go. I will switch back. Look at that. Look at me learning to switch things out and not completely trash the stream.
I'm glad you don't crash the stream.
Look. Poor Brass.
Oh.
Nobody remembers the stuff from our childhood. We were quite lucky, weren't we? We got some amazing kids programs.
Chortle and the Wheelies. There was a witch in that one too.
They had a thing about witches when we were
They
kids.
did.
Witches and birds, because you had Emu and Orville. Oh my God, it's past midnight. Well, oh God.
That is
no.
good. That is good. April
That's
Fools.
good.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. First April Fools goes to the Brass Drake.
Well done.
Well done. But of course, for the US guys, it's not their April Fools yet. What is the rules about April Fools if you've got time zones?
Ooh. I don't know, but I'm going like April Fools. It's only the 31st. Oh.
It is now.
Oh,
the
hey
1st
everybody!
of
This is
April.
Peter Parker. He's my
Oh.
very favorite pup. Ooh,
Oh, he's adorable.
He's absolutely gorgeous. And I've just done something with the chat.
Why are you moving the chat around?
I don't know.
Mm.
It was a QWERTY keyboard error. They're very frequent when I've got powers.
So we're just whilst we're waiting for Steve, I'm just checking so far. Mark, how have you found the combat? Being it's your very first combat.
It feels really reactive, and I like it. It makes you think. Okay, how do I line up my shots? How I do this? How I do that? I like it. It's very
That's
makes
good.
you really think about how you're doing things. So very strategic and tactical.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's you've got enough options for it to be interesting and tactical, but not so many that you feel overwhelmed and having too many options.
Yeah, exactly. I don't find the idea of I can choose to do an electrical arrow or not. That's awesome. Do a double shot or not, depending on my positioning. Feels really good.
Good.
That's cool. Well, Thursday, whilst we're chatting, Thursday, 4 p.m. our time, which I can't remember what time that is, US time. Somebody really clever can tell me what first. 4, 5.
I'm just looking it up now.
3, 2, 1.
Sorry about that,
12,
guys.
11.
That's okay.
No worries. So yeah, 11 o'clock, I think it is, Eastern time. We will be dropping our next indie game spotlight, and this is with Sej and Alpengard.
Alpengard.
Really interesting system using this amazing dice, which is a D30.
Yeah.
Quite excited, and I've already played with. I've been rolling it around. So we got ourselves a D30 because we really did like the look of the game. It's actually out. So the core books are out. Night Dungeon Delver. Good luck with your stream, and I hope your voice sounds feels better.
Oh, so do I. Good luck with your stream. In the meantime, we need to be probably wrapping this one up because it is after midnight. So
we need to go and fight things.
You do. You can hear this laughter, the smell of sulfur beginning to build.
We've got another 22 minutes.
22 minutes, plenty of time.
Yes. Okay.
What are you lot doing?
I'm moving a bit forward.
Okay. So you would have picked up your torch from the floor and come forward. There we go.
I keep telling you to be behind me. These creatures, whatever they are, I don't want them hurting you.
Okay. The sound is getting louder as you begin to move forward. The air is beginning to feel a little bit hotter, and the smell is definitely getting stronger. You're hearing laughter now almost around you.
Okay, I'm by there. Can I see anything?
Archways to the left and to the right begin to open up in your torchlight, revealing chambers beyond. The passageway still continues ahead of you, and you can hear almost clearly now this laughter about you.
You're going to give Jack nightmares.
Good.
What do you mean good?
You said there's carved archways?
Yes. So to the north and to the south.
I rush over here and I'm looking very, very intently at the carved archways because I like stuff like that.
Okay. You look very intently. The strange sort of language, it looks similar to your language, being a gnome yourself, is carved above. And whilst you're busy looking around, quite distracted, several things happen. So let me just... I'm just moving a couple of things in. I'm going to be asking for some wisdom tests.
Oh, no.
As creatures appear in puffs of fire and begin to launch an attack against you all.
I'm not with wisdom. Yes, I made it.
You've made it.
Yes. Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
There's a natural 20 there.
Excellent. And Mark, you... Is that a 15 and then a 19 on your uncanny senses?
Oh, I get another D6 on it.
You still get another D6, which even if it rolls a 1, that's enough. So yes, all of you have made it, so no one is surprised. So I'm going to reveal the creatures because they have appeared before they attack. Let's move them up to there. They are small little childlike creatures. Ignore the wings. I had these tokens kind of made up at the time. Small little childlike creatures covered in fire, holding stone daggers and flames licking up around their one hand. So they're kind of looking towards you all with gleeful intent and mischievous deeds in their eyes. So can we all roll initiative?
Mm-hmm. And the wizard did go first, Brastrake.
Okay, so this is not looking great. You all made your wisdom checks against these creatures, which is not a... And Sorry, I need to just correct that. And can you see their health bars? Because I thought
Yes.
you can.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And you can see the morale one. Brilliant.
No, you've not, because of where you put the morale token in, there's a load of it blacked out.
There we go.
There we go. That's much better. Thank you.
Okay, so Alanda, let's start with you.
All right. So he sees this guy right here. He's the most easily seen one
Yep.
for me. So he's like, ooh, target. Fires off Aether Missile.
Okay, let's go.
Right.
That is so. As the Aether Missile approaches, you can see some of the energy of the Aether Missile kind of goes around the creature. It still gets hit and takes some damage, but it doesn't seem as effective as it should be. So that costs you a point of stamina. Spell point, not stamina. Because you didn't state you were doing the meta magic, so I assumed it has not attempted to be knocked over.
I mean,
No, you lost your opportunity.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're being mean.
I
mean
am.
DM.
I am, because Steve knows how to play his character.
Oh.
But don't
it
forget,
kind of
your
makes sense. This was the not very wise elf just making a snap decision and didn't really think his action through. So yeah, it makes sense.
Is the not so wise elf, after being rounded upon last time, going to move a little bit further behind the meat shield?
and reduces spell points by 1.
I did.
You did. That is.
No, I didn't. I reduced my stamina.
Oh, it's okay.
And for some reason, it's not transferring over to whatever. So I'll just do it here too.
Is that not? So we had this problem before. Roll 20. You've got edit rights, so you should be fine. But roll 20 is just.
On occasions, it can be challenging.
It can
You
be
know
very
what's-
challenging.
You know what's really good fun, Steve, is when we're playing this in person. So when it's the advanced edition, we've still got stuff like stamina and spell points. We actually use tokens for it, just
Poker
to help you
chips.
keep. Yeah, we use poker chips because it just helped you. We got all the different color poker chips, and that's great because you're like,
you just have like a, get like a D8 and set it on whatever
Yeah, you
your
could do
actual.
that
You could
as
do that
well.
as well.
Take it
Yeah,
down every
absolutely.
time.
But there's something nice about the feel of the poker chips, and I'm
Yes.
I like them.
Right.
I like throwing them away.
Are you moving or finishing your turn?
Nope, he's still somewhat fascinated by this archway that he seems to recognize, so he's sticking right there for the moment.
Okay. So Delandriel.
Okay, now I have to. Do I go with the one that?
My Elender went hit. Do I go with that? Do I go with the two in front of me? All I have to do is this: go down 2 squares, and I have up 1, and I got 2 opponents that I could hit very quickly with a double shot with electric arrows.
Or could I switch that over to cold? Would cold be better for these little gremlin type monsters?
You don't know, but your spell is elemental strike, so you can choose acid, cold, fire, or lightning. So you can shoot ice arrows at them if you wish.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to move right there, and I'm going to shoot the 2 that are right in front of us.
Yeah.
And, okay, so dexterity.
Oh, look!
That's a good crit. Good crit. So They
Awesome.
attempt to dodge, but your arrows are striking right on target and hit them both. Are you spending, so that's your stamina to do that. Are you spending a spell point to change it into ice?
Yes.
Okay, so you've got the ice, and then roll an additional dice separately, which is your crit dice.
Okay, which is another D8.
It'll
Correct?
be another D8, yes. Ooh, and the other D8. Oh,
Nice.
that is 17. And as the ice shatters against them, they both yelp in pain. Their childish laughter quickly cut short as they now both fix their eyes on you, the ice melting around them, but you can see it has shaken them considerably. They're only
Nice.
barely clinging to life.
Good shot.
Yes. Are you done?
I am going to move 2 squares backwards. That makes
Okay.
them, forces them on Sarah.
Cool. And
Or
Sarah?
me, considering I'm right there.
Yeah, but you're tucked out the way. No one knows you're there except for the one you shot at. Saren.
I am actually just going to stand a little bit further, and I am going to hold my action. If anything comes close to me, I'm going to smack them.
Okay. Nice.
Admittedly, they can all, I think this one could get around without, but it means either of these two up here. So yeah, it's still a bit dangerous because two of them could get round me, but
Okay. And I assume you kind of dropped your torch behind you on the floor.
yeah. So I got
Okay.
my sword out.
Yeah, they're providing a bit of illumination with their blazing bodies around them, so you can see quite happily to there. Right. You're giving your action across. So you're waiting for something to get close to you. One kind of does, but I will quickly. This one leaps forward and then opens its mouth, and a gout of fire rolls down the corridor, hitting
Typical.
all of you. Typical. Jeez. So this is a fire damage coming in. And can you all make dexterity tests? Oh, it's only 6 damage to halve that damage. So take 6 damage on a successful dexterity test. You only take half. Oh, yes, easily. So it's only 3 damage there. And again, only 3 damage there. And again, so you are all very dexterous as you manage to evade, pull your armor across, or just go flat against the wall to avoid a lot of the flame. And that's the first one. And the second one moves alongside these 2 damaged ones, also sends a gout of fire towards you.
It's rude.
That's not too bad. So 10, and your dexterity tests again, please. Oh, it's amazing. Very dexterous party.
You said that, didn't you, on purpose?
I did.
Before Steve rolled. Before.
So that's going to be 10 damage, Alanda. So you don't get armor to this because it's not targeting you. It's just filling an area. And the almost final imp, the one up here, I think you're going to be the target, and it's going to move so it's got a nice clear shot to you. And it then sends a bolt. Did that not? I do apologize. 2 seconds. This flame imp. I know what I've done. Right. Let's try it now. So It has got a 23 on its attack roll against you. Big gout of fire hurtling towards you. I'm assuming that's a hit.
Towards who?
Towards you, Steve. Alanda. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah, that would be a hit.
And that's 17 fire damage. You can use armor if you wish, because it is targeting you. So.
And this is not an Aether missile attack, right?
No, this is fire damage coming in. It's
Okay.
a small sort of dart of fire that struck you.
As Cyrus has said, we've all had a light toasting.
Yes.
You're just being a little bit more well done.
I don't even know why I bother with the armor.
Aether armor is there as a kind of just in case you hope it works kind of thing. And it's helped you in the past really, really well. So take the full damage, which I think you have, 17.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So,
and the last one, just going to move this up there. The last one kind of comes around this corner. Seren, you are going to be the target for this one. Have you taken the... Yeah, there we go. And it's a 23. Remember, you can only dodge. You cannot parry this attack.
Yes, so it hits, so I'm going to use my armor.
Okay, let me roll my damage. And it's 9 damage on this one.
Bringing my armor to bear.
Oh, it's worked. So you managed to bring your armor in and reduce that down to 4. Okay, and that is, I'm just checking the 2 imps that are at the front as we move to the end of round 1 and into round 2. They're both bleeding because of your vicious weapon, Philandril. So could you roll a d6 for both of them? And with only 1 hit point left on each, the bleeding wounds you left on them, they kind of just vanish in smoke as they are driven back to their world. So could you now roll 2d6 morale damage? Oh, that's not good.
They are scared out of their minds now.
That's pretty bad. That is really, really bad. And there are 2 of them alive. So the 2 that remain look like they're here for the duration. It just wasn't that big a hit on their morale. As we now move to your action. So Alanda, over to you first.
So Alander is going to take another shot at the guy that he initially shot at. And this time he is going to invoke his meta magic to try and knock it on its butt.
Off we go.
Nice.
That is really, really good. So it's taken that much damage, and its strength test. Nah, it is absolutely knocked prone by the blast, the Aether blast. Even though it absorbs some of the damage, it wasn't as effective. It's still knocked into the air and comes crashing down.
And then I back off.
Okay, so Philandril, over to you.
I'm going to go right here. Or no, right here. And I'm going to attack the same imp. Okay, and I'm just going to do a normal shot.
That is a 19, which is a hit.
Okay, and
now you'll notice in the basic edition, being prone and stuff like that isn't a guarantee. You know, you don't have penalties when someone's shooting at you.
I'm going to use a fate point right now.
You can absolutely use a fate point.
2 ones. No.
2 ones.
No way.
Snake eyes. That's better.
Better.
And that's enough. And with that imp on the ground is absolutely dispatched. You can roll a d6, but it won't really matter. I've got 12 morale back here, so you're not going to deplete that quickly. There we go. The last imp is just laughing and jumping back and forth from one foot to the other, gleefully chuckling at the demise of its friends. As you now close.
I'm going to close, and then I'm going to hit it.
Off you go. That's a solid strike. The imp cannot dodge that. And sword kind of, the imp leaps under your sword, it goes over, just grazing the creature. And are you done, Seren?
I'm going to move there. So it's...
Yep.
Oh,
there we go. And then on its turn, it lets out a breath of fire. That's 8, only 8 fire damage.
Dex save, is it?
It's dexterity test to only take half the damage. And that's to you as well, Philandril.
Made it.
Your human training's come in really handy, hasn't it?
It has.
Yeah.
And that was 8 damage, so 4?
Yes. So hang on. You rolled 18, so you failed yours.
Okay.
So you take the 8 damage, but Seren takes 4. And now we loop back round to round 3. Alanda, what would you like to do?
Landar gonna run up here.
Yeah.
Now, Aether Missile,
Yes.
being that it's pretty much a guaranteed hit, is that like thematically treated like it'll go around?
Yes, it unerringly strikes your target, so it'll zip around your allies. It will avoid them. It'll go like through Seren's leg and then up and impact into the imp.
All right. So we're
Or however you want it to appear.
Yeah, no, I mean it's just gonna like zip between Philandriel, between her and the archway, and then around to Seren's left and strike the flame up with a forceful blast, trying to knock it on its butt.
Nice.
And so it's still up, but have you managed to send it onto its ass? Yes, easily. And with that, the imp is knocked to the floor, where it just kind of scrabbles about, struggling to move, with Seren, you standing over it. Philandriel.
I'm going to move right. Is it prone?
It is prone.
Okay, so is there a boon on my attack? Or
There isn't. You don't. I'm just trying to think what I said. 2 seconds. Let's make sure I'm keeping to my own rules. I know.
I think you do say when it's prone that you get a boon to attack. I'm pretty
Prone,
sure
you cannot make
did.
opportunities. You move slowly. Melee attacks against you have a boon. You've got a ranged weapon. It does not have a boon.
Okay. Then
yeah, but you don't have a bane. That was something I tried to just make the language a lot cleaner, a lot quicker. So Seren would have a boon against it, and if it got up, Seren could spend a point of stamina to do half a weapon damage to it, because it's trying to get up and it can't defend itself.
Okay, so then awesome. I'm going to attack it, and With an
That is a hit on the nose.
Yay.
So even though it's
Collect,
kind of
collect,
beginning
collect.
to tumble across the ground to avoid your arrow, thwack.
I'm going to use one spell point to make that a cold arrow again.
Brilliant. That's, yeah. And with that, the final imp is sent back to its home, vanquished. Well done. And you know what? It's with the time. I'm hoping that was 2 lovely combats. I had a third one just in case, but we're not going to run that one tonight. I'm just hoping you enjoyed the quick taste of Untold Destiny Basic Edition and just how much quicker the combats are. Both those combats were roughly equivalent to your levels. So they weren't designed to be overpowering or really challenging. But that said, you can see how quickly things can turn, especially when the weaker members of the group who can deal a lot of damage get rounded upon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. So.
Sarah says, well done. We didn't have a total party kill.
No,
They
but
were-
these were nicely balanced fights. When you're typically running an adventure and you're using random tables, God knows what could come up against the party.
Dean,
Yes.
does this mean, because one of the things that we did as part and parcel of playtesting Untold Destiny originally is we actually did testing to destruction, where you just kept putting us against higher and higher and higher stuff.
Yes.
So my question to everybody in the chat and my fellow players, is that something you guys would like to see? Because so far we've been victorious, but I know how lethal Untold Destiny actually can be. When you actually start taking wounds, it's really dangerous, and I think that could be fun. But I'm going to ask you guys whether or not you think that would be fun. I will pop out a quick poll on X. I would love it if you would answer. But just for the 2 guys who are playing, would that be something you'd like to do?
That would be fun. That would be really fun.
I mean, I've already tried getting everybody killed once tonight. Why not?
Yeah, but this one, Ray, this will be sort of bigger and bigger and bigger creatures. And when we did it, when we were doing Untold Destiny Advanced Edition, when we were doing all the testing for that, the testing to destruction was just so much fun, because no matter what, we were determined we were going to take these creatures out. And it was really quite funny when it got to the points where we had absolutely no hope in hell, but we did everything we could. We were trying to pull every single thing out of our
You repeated
our
that
top
fight
hats.
how many times?
tons, because we wanted
And
to
it was like, okay,
prove that we could
we've
do it.
lost this time, but we can do it next
can
time.
do
Right,
it,
we're going
we
to
can
change
do
our
it.
tactics, and they lost again.
So it is good fun. So I will pop that out. I'd love to hear from you guys in the chat if that's something you'd like to see. Don't forget Indie Game Spotlight on Thursday. So that's great. That's a really cool one. And we are actually recording some more Indie Game Spotlights on the weekend. So busy. All right. So
Yeah,
don't forget Dungeon Delver.
Yes, do not forget. I'm just popping us onto here. Let's get rid of your
Before we
screen.
get rid of that, I can do that.
I have to ask, because it's not a proper session without it.
Yeah.
Dungeon Master, can I
Yes.
level up?
No, you can't. You haven't got to the end. But creature stats are like that now. So there's 6 creatures on that piece of paper. Nice, quick, easy to use and run, which I like. And the creatures are very thematic. So you were fighting the orcs, which are warrior archetypes. So that means they are very tough. They can take a lot of punishment, but the damage they deal isn't as great as some of the others. The imps were the wizard archetype. So the damage they deal is a lot higher, but they can't take that level of punishment. So you manage to really deal with them quite quickly. The double shot, 2 ice arrows, and then the bleeds afterwards took them out. That was fantastic.
I thought those Aether missiles were well placed as well. And it's
Knocking them on their
fantastic.
ass and then
Knocking them
having
over is
someone over them.
brilliant.
Yeah, it's fantastic tactics. Working as a group is brilliant. So anyway, there we go. Thank you so much for taking part. Thank you for those of you in the chat for supporting us. I think it went well.
Paladin Steve, Mark, thank you very much for giving up your time to play Until Destiny with us. And we will see you all again next week. Or some of you might see us on YouTube if you watch our Indie Game Spotlight. Fantastic little game. I think it's definitely worth checking out.
Absolutely.
All right. And with that, we say adieu.
Good night.
Good night.
Excellent. Have a good night, guys. See? Okay.